It's the weekend. Today's Saturday and I'm heading off to a Melbourne friends meet. This is something I started organizing at the end of last year for anyone who wants to like meet new people, make new friends, whatever. So we're gonna go have some lunch at a cool place and hang out. And so that should be great. I do also have a book club read I still need to read. Delilah Green Doesn't Care, I think that's what it's called, is a pick for Melbourne Bookish Book Club this month. I have read my other book club reads. Nettle and Bone was fine. The Diviners I really liked. But yeah, come along with me this weekend to see what I get up to, I guess. Final update. I'm so glad no one's home right now to judge me. But yes, there are two things that have been consuming my brain. One is Has Been Hotel that I watched Saturday night, ended up binging the entire thing. And the other is Delilah Green Doesn't Care, which I read on Sunday, and it has like gone straight into like my top romances of all time. I loved this so much. So we're following Delilah, who has returned to like the town where she grew up because she's been hired by her stepsister to photograph her wedding. And they've never really gotten along very well. There's a lot of kind of family tensions there. But she's back, and because she's always had this bad relationship with her stepsister and her stepmother, she's very like cynical and, you know, can come across quite brash and stuff in the way she interacts with people. But then there is also, I think her name was Claire, who is like one of the stepsister's best friends. And, you know, they're instantly attracted to each other now, seeing each other as adults. And things kind of go from there. Well, obviously there's also going to be that tension of like, you know, you don't really want to date your best friend's stepsister who she's never really got along with, and all those kind of tensions. But yeah, this was just a beautiful sapphic romance, and I kind of just loved everything about it. Like, there was not a single thing about this. I don't think there was a single thing about this that I did not enjoy, which is pretty rare for me when it comes to romances. It was just, yeah, I just loved it a lot, and their relationship just progressed so nicely. And obviously there's going to be like the third act breakup type of situation still, but it wasn't something that like infuriated me, you know, which sometimes they do. I just loved this so much. Not to mention like the cover is one of my favorite colors. I love this cover art, but look at them. So yeah, one of my top romances of all time. Definitely recommend this one if you want kind of cute sapphic contemporary romance, because yeah, I haven't stopped thinking about it. It was just yeah. As I said, the other thing that I haven't been able to stop thinking about is Has Been Hotel, which I only watched because my sibling, when we had the friends meet, my sibling said, oh, you should draw these characters because this thing's really popular right now, and you know, I just want you to draw them, basically. And I was like, but I haven't even watched the show, I don't even know anything about it. And they were like, well, don't watch the show, you won't like it, because it's a bit crass and stuff like that. You won't like the jokes. I went home and turned on the first episode, so I at least knew what it was, and proceeded to binge the entire thing. I did not go to bed until I'd finished the entire thing. So, yeah, I enjoyed it. It's a musical set in hell, where you've got the daughter of Lucifer trying to redeem the sinners of hell so that they can potentially go to heaven instead of like being exterminated by angels every year. And it's just a lot of fun. There's definitely things I have problems with. Like, it had a bit of a mixed representation of sexual assault, particularly. But outside of that, like, I just enjoyed it so much. And I've been listening to the songs all week because it is now Friday night. And yeah, so those two things have been consuming my brain. As I said, it is now Friday night, and Nathan has people coming over to play Middle Earth. But this is my last little update, just to talk about what I read and watched. Because otherwise, I was doing some work, getting some things done. You would have seen some footage from my weekend. But yeah, those two pieces of media were the main pieces of media from the weekend, and they have consumed my brain for the past 5 days since. So I'm happy to have read a new favorite romance. I'd love some more recommendations along that vein. But yeah, we'll see what I read next. We'll see what happens next, and I'm going to go get ready for people to be in the house, because brain is not great sometimes on a Friday night, especially when stressful things happen at work that have nothing to do with actually teaching or the students. But yeah, that's it. I need to stop rambling. TTFN and Stasi out.